guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you lazy girl makeup and hair. I am the laziest girl on the planet today, but I needed to look nice. So this is what I've brought you. You will see very shortly that the Jamie that started off this video is not the Jamie you see now. I was super tired, very jet lagged, very greasy haired, and yeah, I just show you a really quick solution from that to this, which is just a super easy makeup, nice hair, and you know, just ready to do some stuff today, ready to tackle the world. If you guys would like to see how I created this hair and makeup, then please stay tuned. Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to do lazy girl hair and makeup because I am a lazy girl, especially today. Me and Jack just got home from a couple of work trips. The first thing I'm doing right now is brushing my hair because it's been a while. We were away for quite a while there. It was about 9 days. I'm a little bit jet lagged, but I need to look alright. I need to look okay today. So I'm going to show you my lazy girl hair and makeup. So the hair portion of this video is in fact sponsored by IGK. I am very excited because they do my favourite dry shampoos. As a lazy girl, dry shampoo is my best friend. I on average wash my hair once to twice a week. Today is Thursday and I actually got a blow dry on Saturday, so it's been a while. If you've watched me for a little while, you will know that I absolutely love IGK hair stuff. I think it's the coolest. I've got so much of it. I literally just love it. So I was so excited when they got in touch to work with them. I've been using this stuff for a long time, so I know it pretty well already. But the things that I'm going to be talking to you most about is the dry shampoo. So we've got 3 different dry shampoos to show you. First one is Jet Lag. Now this is the IGK Jet Lag Invisible Dry Shampoo. This is the kind of lightest on the dry shampoos. It's got the kind of lightest cleansing. It's amazing for fine hair. Really good after you've styled your hair as well, just to get a little bit of texture back into your hair. It's kind of like the lightest cleanse, so it's really good in the kind of first couple of days. The next one that we have is the IGK Direct Flight Multitasking Matcha Dry Shampoo. This is in the middle of the range as far as cleansing goes. It's great for medium thickness hair and it's got great oil absorption, so if you've got a bit of a kind of greasy scalp, then this is going to be really good for refreshing. Last but not least is my favourite. This is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. This is the deepest cleanse in this one. So this one's great for people like me. Like, I don't wash my hair super often. So when my hair is on this day, this is like the 5th day, I will use this dry shampoo. It is fab. I've obviously got blonde hair, but I've got really dark roots. It doesn't leave any residue. Great for oily scalp, and it's really good as well if you are a workout queen, like I have not been recently, but I really want to be. This is really good if you go to the gym a lot to keep your hair refreshed without you having to wash it all the time, because that would be the biggest pain. So this is the one I'm actually going to use today because we are 5th day into the dirty hair. I'm going to show you how I use this, guys. So first of all, I'm brushing my hair just to make sure there's no knots. You can see that it is a little bit greasy. Like I said, I got a blow dry on the Saturday, but I've also been flying. So I flew home from New York yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my entire root area. So we're going to start off in the middle. And I'm just kind of flicking my hair backwards and forwards, giving it a little massage in, making sure you get the back of your crown. I'm going to go around the front. And my hairdresser Jack absolutely loves IGK as well. And Jack was saying that he really loves the dry shampoos after his hair is completely washed and dried and he's styled it on a client. He'll use the dry shampoos to go in through the hair afterwards just to give it a little bit more texture. And I'm just giving that a shake through. While I'm doing that, I'm actually going to turn on my GHD curve. This is the soft curl tong. Come on, buddy. There we go. I'm just going to start brushing my hair again, and you can see when I'm brushing it, it is way less oily because the dry shampoo's done its job. I actually also like using it underneath. There we go, we've got tons of volume back. You can see there's tons of volume at the roots, which was definitely not there before. It smells fab. Okay, so my hair looks clean now, which is great. This is a super sneaky trick, but it's my favourite. What I like to do is just get my hair at the back, and I'm going to get my hair in a super loose grip, so see when you see that. And then I just tie a hair tie around that a couple of times. You see that? So that is just a super messy, make sure my tracks aren't showing, super messy bun. Get these little bits out, and we're just going to curl our bangs just away from the face. I'm literally just giving them the quickest tong. And if if you're wanting a little bit more texture, this is the IGK Beach Club Voluminizing Texture Spray. Hello, it's Jamie from the future. It's obviously volumizing. I had a brain fart, okay? So it's not voluminizing, I meant volumizing. My favourite way to use this is when my hair is just fresh out the shower, dried and curled, and then I'll use this to get really kind of beachy waves. But when I've done a style like this, a little bit of that all over, and just give it a little play, and you get that really gorgeous kind of piecey blonde. Make sure that everything's all nice and tidied away. This is how I check my hair, by the way. All nice. So it's a super easy peasy hairstyle. Sports chic, you know? Okay, let's move on to the makeup. So the makeup for this is so simple. The first thing we're going to do is grab our primer. This is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. Tons of vitamin C, and it's got such a gorgeous texture. And the vitamin C just makes sure that your skin stays bright all day. I actually was just away with Ole Henriksen. It was super fun. I wore this with really minimal makeup quite a lot of the time. Like, I didn't wear eyelashes for like 4 days in a row. It's just the easiest makeup style. It's perfect for a lazy day, but you still want to kind of look and feel popping the best. Once you've done that, we're actually not going to be putting on any foundation today. I'm going to go straight in with my NARS concealer in the shade Ginger. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and the way I've been using this is just a little bit all over the face. So centre areas mostly. I'll stripe that across my cheeks. A little bit goes a long way for this. Under the eye. Just like so, and then we're going to bounce that into the skin with a beauty blender all over. And I've just been finding like it's just enough coverage, but because of the texture of it, it just doesn't look like too much foundation. And all that does is kind of perfect it all over. I'm going to use a little bit down my nose. Next thing we're going to do is go in with the NARS Laguna Bronzer. This is the liquid version, and I've got a few pumps of that in the back of my hand, and this just adds a little bit of warmth. You see? So I'm just going to pat the first parts of that on my chin, and it just blends so nicely in with the skin. Just going to use a little bit more concealer just to cover up my lip colour and a little bit more on my cheeks. And a little bit more under my eyes as well. To add a tiny little bit more sun to the face, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Bronze 03 Matte Radiance Baked Powder, and I'm just going to pop this on my cheeks. Just over where we put the Laguna Bronzer. A little bit on the forehead, and just a little touch on the nose and on the sides. This is the Nude Sticks Nudies Matte in the shade Sunkissed. I'm going to just draw this on my beauty blender like so, and we're just going to smile and just pop a little bit of this on the cheeks before our next step, which is by far my favourite step in this makeup look. Okay, so that's just added a little bit of colour to the cheeks, which is really nice, I think, when you're doing a more natural makeup. The next step of this look is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I recently used this in a video as a highlight, and I've been pretty obsessed with it again ever since. So this is actually the shade number 5, which is Tan, which is actually too dark, but I've been using it loads and it looks really nice. So there's one stripe on one cheekbone. There's another. And I like to use this just above my eyebrow here. Cupid's bow. Just like so, and we're going to just bounce that in gently with a beauty blender. And this just gives the skin that glass look. It just really perfects the skin. I think this makeup look is perfect for summer. Like, I know that I'll be using this a lot. Plus it's just made me look a lot more tanned. So I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer down my neck just to match in my face. I'm going to zoom you in to do the brows and the eyes, and yeah. Okay, so that's what the skin looks like close up. It's just super glowy, but nice and natural. There's nothing too heavy going on. I am actually going to put a tiny little bit of concealer over this little guy. Pat that in. Okay, eyebrows for this look, I actually go a little bit heavier with them because I do like the brow to be a bit thicker and a bit bolder when I'm wearing less makeup. So the product I'm going to go in with is the Benefit Ka-Brow. This is shade number 3. I'm just going to take my time and get them looking a little bit thicker. and just a little bit more symmetrical as well. I like to drop this arch down a little and just brush that through the front. Like usual, I just leave this part free of product, keeps it looking nice and fluffy. Try and do the same thing to the other eyebrow. Someone said to me that you should always start with your worst eyebrow first. And I feel like I never do. I feel like I always do my favourite brow first and then struggle with this one. And then I just used a little spoolie on the end of this brush to brush through the brow, make sure there's no clumps of product. I'm going to extend that brow a little bit. Nice! To finish off the brows, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. So I like to just take my time and go through each individual hair very lovingly. No, that's a lie. I like to go through the brows, make sure that they're all sitting in place. This is the only brow gel that dries right down for me and my brows will not move. If I use this guy, my brows will not move all day. So I go right through the brow, make sure all the little hairs are doing their job. And then I like to go back into the front and just really spike the front ones up to give that nice fluffy effect. Eyes for this look is super easy. I'm going to go in with the Ka-Brow again, and I'm actually going to go in with this firm little eyeshadow brush, and we're going to dip into the Ka-Brow. This is so easy. We're going to use that brow gel and we're just going to darken up the lash line on the outer lid, and then you can actually use it to get a very faint smudgy wing. The reason this is so easy is because it doesn't need to be perfect. It's so faint and so blurred, but if you look, the difference it gives is enough. You won't even really be able to tell when I've got mascara on, but you just go in with your brush, smudge it in the lash line, and then when you look straight ahead, just wing it out ever so slightly. Now only does it give you a slight more of an almond eye, but it really ties in the brows with the eyes. Now we're going to curl our eyelashes. This is the Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curler. Really good. Just give them a wee bend. Just like so. And then the mascara that I've been using lately that I find is really good for when I'm not wearing eyelashes is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. So I'm just going to put a generous coat of that on the top lashes. And then just have a tiny bit in the bottom, just to frame the eye. Then I'm going to zoom you out and we'll do our lips. Before I do my lips, I'm going to take a little bit of this powder. This is the Pure Cosmetics Balancing Act Mattifying Shine Control Powder. We're going to put a little bit of this just over our lips, and I'm going to just buff a little bit of this underneath my eyes as well, just to make sure nothing's going to crease. We obviously did our concealer pretty early on, so any creasing that was going to happen has already happened. And then buffing a little bit of powder into that just stops any more creasing from happening. Super easy. For lips, I'm going to go in with a nude. Is anybody shocked? So this is my Nude Sticks Whisper Lip and Cheek Pencil, and I'm also going to use the Becca Ultimate Lip Definer in the shade Fearless. I've been really liking this. Even though we've gone really natural with the makeup, I do like a big overdrawn nude lip with this look. And then what you can do after you've lined your lips is get a little bit of the lip liner and just drag that onto the lip. And then the Nude Sticks pencils are super easy. You just draw them on and they're a wee bit more glossy. They last ages on the lip, but they're a lot more comfortable. I'm just going to pat that in with my finger. Even though I've only got a little bit of makeup on, I'm going to set with my All Nighter setting spray. I just find that it kind of melts all the products together, and then I just need to do my little freckles. So you guys, that is the finished look. While I was away and I was on the go quite a lot, these were the products that I just had in a super easy little makeup bag. One time I did my makeup on the plane, one time I did my makeup in a taxi, and one time I did my makeup at breakfast. I just quickly chucked some makeup on. So this was my kind of go-to look over the last little while. It's just so easy. And obviously, if you're like me and you hate washing your hair, the dry shampoo trick is genius. And this little hairstyle, it looks like you really wanted to look like this. Little did you know it was a hack. So thank you so much to IGK for sponsoring the hair portion of this video, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you really liked it. As always, I'll link everything that I used down below, and other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye! And as a lazy girl, this is the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bite First Class Charcoal. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Bronze 03 Matte Baked. What? Oh my god, I'm getting a cold. You know when you start when you're talking and you can hear your own voice inside your ears. It's disgusting. Can easily fit in a teeny tiny makeup bag. So when I was on the go,